Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on how more people are unsubscribing in the UK than normal. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. It's been quite often been talked about how here in the United Kingdom Disney Plus has been able to drastically reduce the amount of churn, and what that means is the amount of people unsubscribing to Disney Plus with the addition of star and extra entertainment, extra content, etc. However, the current sort of cost of living crisis is now starting to impact people, because obviously the last 2 years most of us have been at home, we've not been going out as much, we've not been socializing, and so we've all taken on extra streaming services because we could afford it or we weren't going out so much. But right now, people are starting to cut back on the amount of subscriptions that they are having, and that's drastically gone up. At about 1.5 million people in the last quarter have ditched a streaming service. Not necessarily Disney Plus, but all streaming services. But Disney Plus has come under a little bit of extra stretch because the actual churn rate has tripled. It's around about 12% right now, which is high, but it's still not as high as some of the other streamers like Discovery Plus. Right now, like Netflix and Amazon Prime seem to be the ones that people are keeping hold of the longest. I don't know. I always feel like with Amazon is a little bit tricky because obviously like with free shipping and stuff, I have Amazon Prime, but it's mainly, I find, if I have 2 or 3 things delivered a month, it kind of works out to have that bonus. And I also use the Prime thing to give towards a content creator, and then you've also got the TV show, so you generally got a couple of different ways of looking at it. But yeah, so Netflix is still very much that one that people keep, and I think that's probably going to be like that for a while. But there are people starting to question their Netflix subscription. Now obviously right now the cost of living here in the UK has continued to rise, and people are starting to look at where they can save money. We've had inflation on everything. It's really high. Food prices have gone up. Our energy bills are just stupid right now, our fuel bills. So people are looking to cut back, and cutting back on streaming services makes a lot of sense. And I would say, if it's a choice between, heating, food, etc., yeah, you do not need a streaming service. It's not essential. It's also the great thing as well with streaming services is you can cancel them. If you're on a monthly commitment, cancel them. So if you are struggling and you maybe can't have access, maybe what you could do is, if you want to watch shows like Moon Knight or Miss Marvel or Obi-Wan Kenobi, wait until they've completely finished and then just sign up for a month and watch like a load of them at once rather than just having a rolling subscription. Another way is taking out an annual subscription. You do save around about 2 months free subscription if you do it that way. You can also get some extra discounts as well off of like Tesco and Santander. They give you money back and stuff, so it's always worth looking around for the different options and stuff. But ultimately people are going to start looking around for the best deals, and I think this is why you are seeing a consolidation. I also think this is a great idea of what's going to happen when the ad tier versions come in for everyone. So if you are after a cheaper version but still want your entertainment, you can drop down. And there is that thing of, you might want 3 or 4 subscription services, and if they've all got ad versions, then you can get them much cheaper. It's going to be your choice if you do that. But this was bound to happen. A lot of people, signed up for streaming services during the pandemic, and right now people are unsubscribing at a bit higher than normal because, and not only that, we're going into summer and stuff, so people will be going out a little bit more, generally a little bit less TV and stuff, so that's kind of quite normal. But yeah, so it does show that there are shifts, and I suspect we're going to see this not just here in the UK, we'll see it globally, because as prices and stuff just continue to rise everywhere, people are going to be looking at what they can spend. But nevertheless, let me know what you think of all of this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to go check us out over at What's On at DisneyPlus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. And if you're also having other issues, maybe share a password off with a family, but I didn't tell you. Nevertheless, guys, see you guys soon. Laters. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. Also, a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.